In this video, I will be showing you how to recreate the makeup look I have on my face right now. It's a very warm look. I have lots of oranges and maroon, kind of reddish tones in my eye color. I have done this look using the Morphe 35O palette. It looks like this. As you can see, it has lots of oranges and warm browns and kind of maroon shades. And that's how I got this really warm look. And there's one other color that I am obsessed with, and it's what makes this look really pop. And it is this Morphe palette as well. I don't remember the name right now, but I'll put it in the description box. The color that I'm using is this hot pink right here. I am obsessed with it. I find it makes the look just pop so much. It's what I have like all around the crease and the eyes, like just a bit of pink. It's not too noticeable, but it makes that big difference, and I love it. It's really not that complicated. So if you're interested in watching this video and how I do this makeup, please keep on watching. Now to start off with my eyes, I'm applying this Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in color 20 to my eyelids and blending it out in a nice thin layer so it doesn't crease. After, I'm going in with my Maybelline Color Tattoo in the color 70, Barely Branded. This is just so my eyeshadow has a nice base and the color pops a lot and it lasts a long time. Now I'm going in with the palette, Morphe 35O, and I'm grabbing this sort of sand color, applying it to my crease so I have a nice base and kind of start to shape out my eye. Now I'm grabbing this fluffy crease brush and applying this kind of brick red tone to my crease and to start to do the eye shape I want. As you can see, I'm flicking it out at the end because I want that elongated eye look. Now here I'm just grabbing a clean blending brush to really blend out all the edges and there's no harsh lines. And now for the hot pink. I love this color. So I'll be using this hot pink. As you can see, I'm coating my brush very generously, but make sure to tap off all the excess because it is very pigmented. And now I'm applying it all over my crease to my desired shape. Again, I'm flicking it out at the end so I have an elongated eye look. Just keep making sure your both eyes are even and pigmentation is the same, the crease shape, the intensity, just everything is even because you don't want wonky eyes. And again, I'm just blending it out with a clean brush. Now I'm applying this pink kind of silvery shade to my eyelid and I'm swiping it so I get it really coated. And now I'm grabbing some of this light orange to put it on my crease and again flicking it out at the end. I just wanted to give more dimension, more color, make it more interesting. And again, I'm blending it out with a fluffy blending brush to get very nice edges and everything's nice and blended. Now I'm grabbing some of the same orange in a small detail brush, and this is just so I can fit it in the inner part of my eyes. And again, on my fluffy blending brush, I'm grabbing some of this light orange to put it all around the edges so I have more dimension and more color. And I'm just patting some of this light shade on my eyelid to give it a bit more of a different color as well. And now this red, I am applying it only to very inner part of my crease and the outer part of my eye to make it a bit stronger at the edges. Now for my eyebrow highlight, I'll be applying these two shades. As you can see, I mix because I don't want something too shimmery. The eyes are already pretty strong. Now I'll be lining my eyes with this felt tip pen by L'Oreal. And I'm just doing a thin line. I don't want anything too dramatic. Now I'm just going to tightline my upper lash line with any black liner is okay. And for my mascara, I know this is a bit old, you can't see, but this is the Maybelline Colossal. It's my favorite drugstore mascara. I find it gives me so much like length and makes them so full. And I'll be applying these false lashes Queen Bee by Coco. And what I'm doing here is I'm applying a bit of the lash glue with an angled brush to the outer corners and the inner corners of my eyes, so the lashes really last for the entire day. And now for my under eye concealer. This is the Fit Me concealer in the color 10. And here I'm applying a couple of dots of a lighter concealer. It's the same Fit Me but in the color 15 Fair. This is just to really brighten it up in the centers of my face. Now for right underneath my eye, I am applying this L'Oreal Paris Magic Gloomy highlighter. It's one of those clicky pencils, and this is just for the inner corner because it's just to cancel out some of the darkness, and I'm blending it out with a brush. Now I am concealing all my spots and around my nose with the Fit Me concealer in the color 20 Sand, and highlighting my nose, my chin, and my forehead. And of course blending it all out so I don't have any cakiness or any creasing throughout the day. Now to give my face some shape, I am using the Sonia Kashuk Cream Contour in Warm Tan. You can see I'm not really stippling it, I'm just patting it in because I don't want to move it, but I do want to feather out the edges a bit. And I'm setting that with this Bronze Booster by Physicians Formula in the color Medium. Now to set the rest of my face, I'm just using this loose powder by CoverGirl. Yeah, I got some powder on my eyebrow there. And I'm using this Rimmel Stay Matte Powder just to set underneath my eyes, but I'm using a very minimal amount. I don't want too much product there. Now to bronze the rest of my face, I'm using again the Bronze Booster by Physicians Formula. And I put a bit around my nose just to contour lightly. I find my nose shape is already okay for my face, but I still like to contour it a bit to give it a bit more of dimension to the center of my face. I'm using this L'Oreal Infallible Pro Contour, and I'll be using the darker shade just to lightly apply some more color to my cheekbones and make them pop a bit more, and of course blending it all with my beauty blender so there's no harsh edges. Now I'm using this Annabelle Biggie bronzer to warm up my face even more, very lightly all over my face. And I'm using the same powder to contour my chin just a bit. Now I'm using this blush by Marcel in the color Blossom, and I'm using the L'Oreal Rose Gold kind of like highlighting palette for a blush as well. And now I am finishing my under eye eyeshadow, pretty much doing the same exact thing I did for my eyelid, except I'm doing it very lightly in my lash line. And of course the hot pink is what brings the look all together. And I'm just putting the highlight color in my inner corners. Lining my eyes just a bit. I'm only going up to the center of my eye because I don't want to close my eyes too much. And to set that all, I'm using this warm brown and a darker brown just to set it and give it a bit of more of a dim. Coating my bottom lashes with some mascara, lining my lips with this lip liner by Annabelle. It's just a rose color. On top of that, I am applying this L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Gloss in the color 314. It's like a rose color as well, but just much more darker. Now for my highlight, I'm putting this base. This is the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Liquid Glow Illuminator in the color W101. Kind of like a rose gold, but it's very beautiful. And then on top of that, I am going in with this Strobe of Genius palette by NYX. It's an illuminating palette, and I'll be grabbing 2 of the shades to highlight my face, my chin, and a bit on my nose. Alright, this is the final look. I hope you liked it. Like I've said maybe 27,000 times in this video, I really like it. I'm obsessed with the hot pink, and what I like is that it's not too noticeable, but it makes a difference. If you've liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.